TechnoBok, South Africa's first retail unboxings.
When a company retain a stock design of a product and move on to its predecessor while keeping the same design elements carried through from the previous edition, there's something that's got to be noted. Welcome everybody to this, the HTC One M9. I was recently sent this M9 to check out and unbox. I thought I'll quickly share it with you guys. When you get the package itself, it's a very crisp, clean box with a sort of pattern on the front. You pop it open. Inside you greet it with the phone, of course. On top, your standard wall charge power brick. You get that aside, your standard sync charge cable, and then inside here you get an additional set of headphones, but as I can see looking at them, they look rather nice with some red in-ear tips. These are some HTC branded in-ear headphones, and what's rather nice is these red tips also give it a very funky and sporty feel and keep it in line with the previous Beats feel that you used to get on the HTC devices. When you throw the box aside for a second, and let's have a look at the device itself. Now, as I mentioned, what HTC have done with this device is they've kept it looking very similar to that of its predecessor, the HTC One M8, and even the one before that. And there's a very good reason for that. They've come up with a winning formula here. It's not only incredibly comfortable to hold in the hand, it's extremely premium. It's all aluminium unibody design. Beautifully is form and function in complete harmony. When you look at the design of the phone itself, you get your charging your micro USB charge port at the bottom with the headphone jack. Then you'll notice on the front of the device you're getting dual stereo speakers, and the sound quality is amazing, as I'll demonstrate in the review just now. Above you get certain of your proximity and light sensors, and at the back you get your camera in the middle, your aerial antennas demarcated by the white strips across, as well as the dual LED flash. The whole thing all put together in this unibody package. It's got a non-removable back, and of course if you open the side port here you can put in a micro SD SIM card which goes up to 128 gigabytes, as well as on the other side space for your SIM card and your volume control rocker, as well as this textured power button. But enough about the overall design and build. Let's turn it on and see what the device has to offer. Now, while this device is powering on, a quick rundown of the specs include this 5-inch display, and that features 441 pixel density as well as a 1080p display. It features Corning Gorilla Glass 4, and on top of that it's running Android Lollipop out of the box. It also features a Qualcomm Snapdragon 810 processor, an Adreno 430 GPU, as well as the 3 gigs of RAM and 32 gigs of internal memory. So this phone's really at the edge of the market in terms of high performance and specs. It also features a camera on the back here, which is able to capture 20 megapixels, has autofocus, dual LED flash, panoramic mode, HDR mode, and on top of that, of course, features video in 1080p at 60 frames a second. It also has a 4 megapixel forward-facing camera, so extremely crisp and clear for either your selfie or video chats. The phone has built-in GPS with AGPS and GLONASS support. It has Bluetooth 4.1, stereo FM radio with RDS, and when you go into the phone's gallery, it not only previews your images, it also gives you an interactive screen here which will show your video content and even move while you're looking at it. Pressing on here, you can experience some of the sound. Now, this is played through the dual speakers, as well as a whole host of other features thrown on top of it. In the benchmarks, this phone does extremely well, and to top that, HTC put a few nice touches to their phones. Things such as HTC Zoe, which is a service that when you sign into, it'll allow you to create and share your videos and images with your friends. It puts it together in one very clean, crisp hub. Apart from that, the phone also features a whole lot of themes and available options which kind of give it a unique look. Sliding to the side will actually get you into your highlights page. This brings up your latest news feed, tweets, anything to do with social sort of interaction. And then when you're on the main screen, of course, you've got a lovely looking weather app. Apart from that, you've got your standard Google Now by sliding up with a bit of a stock feel on it, which is rather nice. And apart from that, your menu, where in conventional Android phones we used to, you slide to your left and right in a landscape style. This one goes in a more vertical up and down style, which is in keeping with a lot of the older feel of Android, but a rather refreshing, nice touch. Everything with the HTC is done in a very clean and precise way, and I rather like it. What's evident using this HTC devices is that it's got a very, very crisp and clean way of doing things, and for somebody looking for a high quality, clean device that stands out from the crowd, this HTC One M9, much like its predecessor, is one you may well want to consider. From me, Jason of TechnoBok, until next time, I'll see you guys soon. Cheers for now.
TechnoBok.